this is, well, it's certainly not Penus, that's for sure. This is Fox de la Box, otherwise Faux de Lebo. I wanted to make a video and sort of like a new channel setup to explain why I did the Penus videos, who I am behind them, and I'm considering stopping them just because there is only so far you can really stretch one joke. Just sort of have like a central hub for me to sort of spark off some ideas and spew some creativity in a more positive light than the Penus videos have been. Firstly, I'll get to why I've done the Penus videos. I started doing them not out of spite, not because of the shower drama, but literally I was sat on the bus watching a YouTube video on my phone, and I watched the Shao parody of Venus. I was just thinking, I could do her voice. I could do something like this. If Shao can have this many views, why can't I? Maybe I could make a bit of money, a bit of pocket money. Maybe I could have a bit of fun with this. And I did. As soon as I got home, I sat on my desk and I started making these really irritating sounds to sort of match up to the whole Venus angelic persona, and just being like, "Oh, hi guys, my name is Penus, I like putting poo on my face." And I sort of started ranting in like a couple of videos, and I was just like, wow, this is fun. So I did a couple more, and just when I had an idea, I'd jot it down and I'd go and do it. And I had a lot of fun. It was never out of spite, it was never for attention, it was never just because. It was more so just sort of, I can do this, why shouldn't I? So that was a thing. Yeah. And now I just feel as though I should be doing something a bit more creative, and I've had a lot of encouragement through YouTube, and I'm really grateful for like all the really kind comments. I've had a bit more self-confidence. I'm much more confident talking in front of the camera now, as you can probably tell. But I was sick to death of doing the Penus voice over and over, and like this last video that I've been editing today, I remember like just trying to get the voice and just feeling like I didn't enjoy it anymore. So Penus is on hiatus, I suppose. But I'd like to do something that helps me sort of spew my creativity at you, but in a different way. And maybe I can provide a bit more intelligent humour rather than poo jokes. Not that any of you will enjoy my sense of humour, but here's hoping. Getting to the person behind the Penus videos. I'm 19 years old, although everyone jokes that I don't look much older than 14, so obviously pretending to be 14 was relatively easy. Not having a chest helps too. Yay, body of a 7-year-old boy! So yeah, pretending to be 14 was quite funny, and having people actually believe it. And there was like this 13-year-old girl having a rant at me on one of the Penus videos, telling me how I didn't even look 7, and I was like, I'm 19! So I sort of just pretended because I could. Otherwise, I'm a university student. I will be going into my second year of sociology and anthropology in September. I'm also a keen photographer, and I like drawing, but I'm not very good at it. I'm learning a little bit of Chinese, Cantonese, but it's not very good. Duel l'amour. Yeah, I have a really keen interest in film photography at the moment. I really like taking pictures on actual film. I love box cameras, which are like cameras with the handles on the top and viewfinders at the top. I also really like Polaroids, and I take a lot of Polaroids. I cosplay. but I haven't cosplayed anything properly for quite a while. This October I'm planning a couple of cosplays. With a group of friends, I'll be doing a My Little Pony group, I'll be doing Rainbow Dash, and I'll also be doing an Isaka Tiger cosplay from Toradora. I also enjoy music. I'm a big fan of Neutral Milk Hotel, and they're not a hipster band because everyone knows who Neutral Milk Hotel is by this point, so it's not a hipster band. I'm not a hipster, and it's not a hipster band. Other bands I quite enjoy, I like Coco Rosie. In general, I just sort of like, I don't know, alternative, sort of rusticy sounding. I like Joanna Newsom as well. I like sort of the, you know, the thing with the thing and the other thing. In general, other things I find quite interesting are fashion. As you can see today, I'm not dressed like a weeaboo, I'm dressed in my normal clothes. And I sort of like 1940s sort of like vintagey fashion really interests me. My favourite colours are like navy blue and red and green and mustardy yellow. Whereas in Penus videos I had like lots of pink clothes from like this weeby phase, and I just felt like really uncomfortable. So I'm really glad that I can sort of just be myself in a video and sort of express other things other than just obnoxious cute. I'm quite into Lolita. But not so much at the moment. I'm just sort of having a bit of a hiatus. I guess it's because I'd really like to be an anthropological photographer or videographer when I'm older, or a documentary filmmaker. I quite like acting, which is why I did the Penus things, but obviously I don't want a role like that. I would like something serious or angsty. I like angsty. Angsty is cool. I'm a feminist and I write a blog about things that make me angry and things that make me happy, and pretty frilly things also. I am a big fan of food. I love food. My favourite food in the world is katsu curry, but I also really like spaghetti and meatballs are really lush. I'm going to try and go vegan this winter, but I really doubt I'll succeed because I really love chocolate and I really love fried chicken. They make me like, oh, and I need to have like junk food like at least like 3 times a week, or I just go into sort of a state of shock of lack of fat and sugar. My hair is ginger, it's not natural. My hair is naturally sort of like a horrible, yucky, moussey, browny, blondie thing. I'd show you a picture of my brother to show you my hair colour, but that would be a little bit creepy and I don't think you'd like it. What else did you ask me? I have freckles. I'm not Asian, as a couple of you have tried to tell me that I'm Asian, which is weird because I look really obviously white, and like I've never met anyone who looks more obviously white than me. Like my skin is white and I have freckles everywhere. So many freckles. And you can see my veins. That's a good start. Not that there's anything wrong with being Asian. There's nothing wrong with being anything. I'm just saying I'm like the most obviously white person. I don't see how anyone could possibly mix that up. Also, my hair's really frizzy, which is why I look kind of good ginger, because like my hair frizzy when I was blonde was kind of like, oh my god, she doesn't brush her hair, and now I don't have to brush my hair, but I'm ginger, so there's this excuse. So I also like a little bit of like K-pop and J-pop, but I try not to get too like obsessed about it, because I'm more like, I have this taste in music and I don't want to spoil it with like, you know, too much sweet, happy stuff. My fringe and my hair is really messed up at the moment. As you can see, like I had to cut my fringe really short, which I absolutely hate. I had to cut my hair short, which I really hate, because my rabbit kind of ate a lot of it off in my sleep, which like made me so angry. Ah! rabbits are missing. It's so sad. It really is tragic. Children dying in Africa, AIDS, cancer. Pfft, look at my hair, yo. My rabbit, I wasn't being serious. My rabbit is called Tallulah. She's about 5 months old, 5-6 months old now. She's a lionhead, and I really love her. I love her so much. I had her in my student accommodation when I wasn't really allowed to, so that was a lot of fun. And I think that's all I really need to tell you. I'm kind of sorry to sort of start something and then finish so abruptly when I had so many people being like, "Lol, you're so funny," and then just be like, "I don't like it anymore, bye," because I know how irritating it is when like YouTubers I liked have just sort of started making really good stuff and then stopped because it's not the sort of thing they like or the sort of thing they enjoy, and I'd hate to like feel like I'm doing that to other people, and I feel as though like my sense of humour isn't really compatible with that was Penus. This channel will be primarily for things that I'm interested in. I'll talk to you about cosplay and my cosplay construction. I suppose I'll have rants about social justice things that make me mad or make me happy or like somewhere in between or really confused, which lots of things tend to. I'll talk about fashiony stuff, but it's really not so much fashion, more just my personal tastes and style. I'll talk to you about my weight loss stuff because I'm still, I'm aiming to lose a few more pounds before I go back to university. I'll try not to let you down. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon.